Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You'll never have this.
Hey everyone, it's Niko, and I decided to draw a self-portrait of myself. This is something I'm planning on doing every year. It could be reflections of the previous year, or it could be what I expect to achieve in that year. This just happens to be what I plan on achieving this year. What I'm doing now is just sketching out my face and just making sure that I have something to go off of, because I'm going to draw a face within my face or within my head. So I had to go ahead and plan that beforehand before I started drawing and started going into with pens and like markers. I just love using markers, but I had to like hold off on those so I can make sure I have everything that I want to achieve first, the sketch, before I go ahead and go in with Sharpies and pens and markers. And while I'm now just laying down the foundation, just drawing eyes, drawing eyebrows, drawing lips, nose. The ears are definitely bigger than my ears. They are stylized on some realness. But that's just in regards to just keeping an open mind for this year and trying to plan ahead. There's a lot of symbolism in this piece. I know a lot of artists, when they do self-portraits, they typically do it with the treatment of color and stuff like that. I just wanted to do more reputational kind of symbolism and stuff for how I felt the previous year and what I expect to see this year too. For this one, there's like a little bit of both for this year and last year. The head coming out of my head is my hopes for this year, and the treatment of myself is of the previous year. And I'm just drawing, inking my face with hair and doing a goatee and just doing everything to my face. 'Cause I like my facial hair. I had to make sure I put that in there. And like I said about the stylized ears, and while there's like a outlet adapter and a plug on the side of my head, that's something I thought of in the process, just unplugging from typical reality, because stuff that I plan on doing this year is not the typical thing that most people do. Because I'm thinking about, well, I'm already going vegan and stuff like that, and this is a whole bunch of other stuff I'll probably end up sharing with you this year that I plan on doing, like my hopes and stuff. Because a lot of stuff is definitely against the grain, and it's gonna rub a lot of people the wrong way, and that's good because they say that if good art rubs people the wrong way. So that's what I'm trying to do, just who I am as an individual and with my art as well. And you can see like I had like some stuff going on that, I guess, the left side of the face. It's supposedly representational of like peeling back the layers of the paper mache of last year and starting fresh. So that's why you have like these pieces of paper coming off of the face and stuff, um, and exposing the inner, I guess, the inner me or what I hope to achieve. And I'm using prism markers, I think 20% opacity, 50% opacity. I have an 80%. I didn't really use that too much for this piece. And then I have some technical pens. I used 5, 8, and I have a 10, but I really didn't use it too much for this piece. And the reason why the face is so great, well, the bigger face is because of the struggles and conflicts within myself I had this year. And it got to a point I really started feeling like kind of dead inside, I guess. It's the best way I can put it. And that's something I'm trying to definitely break out of because I didn't like going through the struggles, so I'm trying to prepare better this year rather than last year and making sure that I do better, I create more, I do more, I try to do something every day, whether it be screen printing t-shirts or drawing something, making sure I'm doing something towards my goal. And that's to be a great artist that's known by his work. I'm actually a graphic designer by trade. And I remember I had an ex-boss that said, Jai, you seem to enjoy doing studio artwork more than doing graphic design work. It's not that I don't like doing graphic design work, it's because a lot of the time graphic design work is typically really rigid and I like to really freely express myself. And alright, so I'm going in adding color to the miniature face with like yellows and oranges and blues and just making sure that it pops out to your pops out to you. Go ahead and like if you like it, make sure to share, subscribe, comment. Just let me know what you think. Alright, bye. Do not put it in the freezer. I can't stress that enough.